another like couple ideas. So I'm gonna make a transition for us Welcome to Gamebros. This is...
And this is Jimmy signing in.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our Gamebros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. I'm excited to be in the studio once again with these guys, and we're going to talk some games. We're going to talk some TV shows, some news and everything. We got a lot of stuff to get into. I'm excited. After months and months of talking about this, we're actually going to get into something that we've been talking. But first, let's hit the news button. So we've been talking about this it feels for like almost a year. There's been leaks and leaks and leaks all over the place about a new Nintendo Switch Pro, and Nintendo finally dropped it on us. Jimmy, are you excited to get this new Nintendo Switch Pro?
Not really.
What?
Not really.
Why not?
Because they're not following through what they promised.
Okay. Okay, Nintendo has finally come out and said we are gonna come out with a Nintendo Switch. Did they even call it a Nintendo Switch Pro? They just call it a new Nintendo Switch.
It's called the OLED model.
It's the OLED model.
So basically, we are just gonna get a screen improvement. I don't think they're gonna improve a lot as hardware.
What screen improvement are we talking about?
Okay, first of all, it is bigger than before.
About 2 inches, I think, or an inch and a half. What? Right now it's 5, right?
No, what they did is actually just took off bezel. So it's gonna be the same size as the old Switch.
Okay.
They took off bezel, so now it's 7 inches.
So
but it is a big
bigger.
difference.
It feels like it actually feels like what I think a Switch should have been when it came out.
When it first came out, yeah. And then now we have to. How many Switches we had bought already before
3.
this one? 3.
Oh, 2 before this.
How
one.
about in the performance? We're gonna get some nice little 60 frames per second.
Are we
or
gonna get the
something?
boost? Are we gonna get the boost?
We ain't getting nothing, man.
No, you're not getting nothing.
You ain't getting nothing.
You're still having the 1280 by 720p screen.
Yep.
So it's basically the equivalent of when the PlayStation Vita went from the original Vita version to the other.
The downgraded version.
But this is the other way around. They were like, oh, we're gonna bring out the OLED first, and then we're gonna cheapen it down for everybody else that couldn't afford the OLED screen, I guess.
And then this one is.
And then this one's vice versa.
We're gonna make it more expensive.
We're gonna make more expensive.
It's more expensive? I thought it was the same price.
No.
Okay, so now we have 3 different price points.
You gotta pay for OLED.
Okay.
Not only that, but now we're gonna have a different stand on the back of the Switch as well.
Oh, because the original one was garbage.
Yeah. So this one's actually wide. If you guys can see here, it's like the Surface. If you guys have ever touched the Surface,
It's got the little kickstand.
It's the kickstand in the back, and you can adjust it better with different angles.
Dude, I'm sorry, but the little kickstand arm, for me, it lasted like a month, and then it fell off.
I don't even use it because of that. I don't use it.
One-sided kickstands suck. I don't know if you remember the phones used to like some phone cases had like a one-sided kickstand. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Other than that, it comes with 64 gigs
So it
internal.
comes standard with Joy-Con drift.
And the docking station actually finally has a LAN port.
Oh, okay.
Oh, innovation! Innovation.
Dude,
that excites.
it would take me
Just
3
like
hours to
Nissans out
download
here.
like an update for like I don't know Smash.
Bro, why didn't it come out with this, with the Ethernet port from the get go?
Yeah,
and I mean, like,
and it's not like the technology they're using on this new
this
Switch
is
didn't exist back then. All this stuff existed back then.
bro, seriously, like OLED screens are so like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Yeah,
like like, what are they?
Dog, the Vita came out 10 years ago, and that was OLED.
I mean, for me as a collector, I would get it. I would probably get it.
You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it. But for other people that have other
I like
Switches,
how Jimmy was like, I might get it, and I'm like, you're gonna get it. He's like, yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
are.
get it.
Yeah, I am.
Because
I'm gonna stay with my Switch. I don't even touch it anyways.
What's the incentive for people to be like, oh, I'm gonna buy a new Switch?
It has better speakers. Again,
I think this is for the people that have been wanting a Switch and didn't jump on it. Mm-hmm. This is the one to jump into.
Yeah.
For sure. The battery life, I'm guessing, is not going to be as good.
It actually, they said they improved it. by I think
It's because you remember when the Switch came out a couple of years ago, battery technology has improved. So so that now the Joy-Cons, are they the same exact Joy-Cons?
Yes.
No, I don't.
It kind of has to, right?
Batteries are improving, or is it the chips?
I think a combination of both.
Yeah, because
for some reason, iPhone every year comes out and they're like, we improved the battery, and every year.
I think it's just like they're making more efficient chipsets, and I think that's what.
And the software, like optimizing the software.
Yeah, I think that's all what it comes down to.
Are we gonna get a new software update to the Nintendo Switch besides the bland?
They haven't.
No, when are they gonna put YouTube? When are they gonna put like?
Haven't mentioned.
Make it. Stop this. I don't know what they're doing with this. What was the point of this OLED screen?
It's because people have been clamoring for a Switch Pro, and I guess they haven't come up with a viable way. And they're like,
they said this isn't the Pro.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? This is like Sega Genesis in the early '90s, bro.
Okay.
They're gonna get the Switch and they're gonna be like, oh, it's a Switch with red controllers.
32X.
OLED. This is a little bit bigger. This one comes with a different battery. This one comes with more RAM. This one comes with the M2 dot SSD, whatever. Same stupid console, man. Nothing better about it. They just keep banking on that. So did we win? Somebody won.
Somebody's winning.
So in our testing studio over there, somebody I guess just won the Super Bowl or something. But, but they're going wild back there. But so I think that Nintendo is like wants to take a step forward and try to be a real console and jump into the console race. But they're kind of afraid to do a couple missteps.
Look, we are even getting some insight.
Beta Test was wilding back there.
From some Nintendo enthusiasts, as Gamer Actionware himself as well says that it's not enough for me to get the new one. No. Seems like the changes won't be enough for some people to switch from the model they already got to the newer one. John Lax as well mentioned Nintendo Online doesn't even warrant an Ethernet. No. What games use that much bandwidth?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Splatoon, dude. You need to run that Splatoon.
I honestly just think it's the download times because I'm telling you, dude, a software update took me like 4 hours on my Wi-Fi. It took forever. I don't know what Wi-Fi the Switch has, but it's pretty slow.
I think this was a good opportunity to change the Joy-Cons.
Definitely.
I know it kind of sucks for you to say, hey, look, you need new Joy-Cons and this and that, but I think this is a good opportunity to make subtle changes.
Yeah.
But actually make changes nonetheless.
Yeah, I think it's because, like they mentioned, this is not a Pro, so technically it's not a generation jump.
But
so that's probably why they don't want to switch controllers.
Just hold on. Just hold on.
I don't think they had to come out with this.
No.
Well, price guessing. What do you? I don't know if you guys already know.
This is probably like $400.
Okay. $400, Kuko?
Yeah, I'm going
with a $350.
$350 is what
$350?
Yeah.
$350. My thing is like, what's the point then? Why not wait and come out with the Pro and say, hey, by the way, the new Pro has the OLED now instead of
and like an updated Joy-Con
quarter,
and it still works with your older Switch,
Yeah, and you can pair it with the old Joy-Cons if you want.
Bro, and get rid of those stupid buttons. Like seriously.
Like, what buttons?
I think that they can somehow make
the side buttons.
Yes, like the left Joy-Con,
the plus and the minus.
Yeah,
side?
No, the little stupid arrows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they can make it. They can make it like a D-pad, more traditional D-pad. Most of the games,
it's because of the whole two-player.
Oh, the two-player thing.
But even the two-player thing makes no sense because when you turn the controllers over, they're not the same exact controller.
That's what I don't like.
The other one is more inner,
and the other one's out, which is so garbage.
And when we used to play, I'm like, hey, this is my controller. My hands are too big. I can't do this inner thing. Here, Bastion, you got the small baby hands. Use that. I thought you meant the buttons because they're kind of small. I thought you wanted bigger buttons.
I think the D-pad buttons suck. They feel so flimsy. The ones on the D-pad side feel flimsy. But that's just a nitpick of mine.
Yeah, that's why when you get into the nitty gritty, like the Smash and stuff, people just go straight
GameCube
for the GameCube
controller.
Remotes. Yeah,
I was gonna say the
Pro or the Pro remote. Yeah, or the Pro remote. Yeah. No, for sure. I love the Pro remote. Actually, when I got that Zelda one, is it Zelda?
Yeah.
No, the Monster Hunter
Monster
one.
Hunter.
The Monster Hunter one. Yeah, no, it is really good. I was always kind of iffy about it because it is expensive. It's like $79 or 69. I think it's
It was
$80.
No,
Right?
it was $80.
$80
Nintendo would
right?
never
Yeah,
have
yeah.
anything that's 60.
Yeah, but I got it on with a coupon, so that's
Okay.
why I paid a little less.
Oh, you got
gotcha.
lucky.
Gotta use those points, you know.
You're into retro collecting stuff. Did you see how much the Zelda not open original Zelda cartridges went for?
It's like I'm not sure, but I know it's probably like the original Mario NES went for. I think it was hundreds of thousands or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
it
like,
was
It was
crazy.
crazy. I think it was almost $1 million.
100,000?
No, we're talking
Yeah.
Prodigy. While we continue, look it up. But I think it was like $850,000
almost
or
a mil.
something like
Almost
that.
a mil. Yeah.
I was like, wow, I had that game.
Yep.
But how can you have the game and not open it? That's my thing, especially when you're a little kid.
you buy two of them. You buy two of them. There's some of those people that
Dude,
have
back
like a
then I
couple
could
copies
hardly
of
afford one of them, let alone two of them.
them. Yep. $870,000.
$870,000?
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my goodness, bro.
$870,000.
That's that.
It
that
was
gold.
sold
That's
on
that bad boy.
Friday.
Can you imagine the guy paid that much money for it? and
Before
then
that,
he opens it like in a YouTube video or something.
Oh, Super Mario
It's
Bros.
worth nothing
$660,000
for Mario.
for Mario back in April.
It's because Zelda is the
iconic.
heavy hitter.
Yep.
Yep.
That is crazy.
So Ubisoft didn't want to be left behind with announcing stuff this week. They actually announced a new game service. What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
This Assassin's Creed Infinity. As we know, Ubisoft is a company that's done a great job with games of service, like Rainbow Six Siege, The Division. They've created all these iconic games and create them into a series where they just keep adding to it. They want to do the same with Assassin's Creed. I guess they don't want to do the whole every game every year. They just want to keep updating DLC to just one particular game, and it's actually called Assassin's Creed Infinity. I love Assassin's Creed. I don't know what you guys, if you guys are Assassin's Creed fans or not. I know Prodigy's not.
To me, I love the world. For Assassin's Creed itself,
lore,
like the lore and all that
yeah.
stuff. The game is actually something, a conversation I had with one of my coworkers this week. It has the Ubisoft feel. And I think that's what I hate about every Ubisoft RPG.
We're just bored of it.
It's
That loop.
It's the same Ubisoft feel you've known, and it's the same thing, just with a
that's-
different skin over
And
it.
that's the problem.
And that's why I don't like
Yeah.
Ubisoft games as much as I did before. It's because of that. So I'm
So
not.
by that you
hyped.
mean like the whole open world. There's a base there or an outpost. Call it what you want. There's different positions that you have to climb up a tower, a building, and scope out an area.
That or it
And
sounds
then you
stupid.
Just
but
change it from
the
army
feel,
to.
the feel of a game. Like, when a game is made by Ubi, if you play Ghost Recon, you know that third-person shooter is a Ubisoft one without you even having to know the name of it. Because of the way they move or the way the game looks and the way the game plays.
They just
It's
haven't
just like the Division is the same as Ghost Recon. Splinter Cell is too old, so it's different.
It ages
but
and they don't change it.
They
It doesn't age
don't.
well.
It feels like the developers just rehash a lot of the same stuff all the time.
So imagine a game that will just keep making that same thing over and over and over again.
That's the problem I see with this, because they'll be like, oh yeah, Infinity, and then they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna add all the games you loved, and it's gonna be the same revolving door. It's like, okay,
They're just gonna jump countries. And history,
better
and
graphics. Yeah, it's gonna be all over the place with that. If it's infinite, they're gonna put all the games that they already created with newer graphics, the same nonsense. You're gonna see, oh look, now it's easy. Oh, this month is or this season is like Ezio's season, and I don't know. I just don't see it. Where it would gain traction.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, especially if you start the loop, because they want to create different loops, right? They want to create a, first you're gonna start off, let's say in Egypt. They did
in
Egypt already. I don't know.
Imperial China.
China. And then, but what if that loop is not a good loop? then what happens then?
The-
So then you're gonna create a bunch of other loops on top of this first original bad loop, and that's what happens with some games, and that's what happened to the Avengers. The Avengers came out, great idea. They're gonna keep coming out with Marvel characters, this and that, but the original game loop wasn't that compelling. People jumped off.
It would be great, like going back to the Avengers one. Like, if the Assassin's Creed comes out with a good story, like a good little mini story to off rip, I think, hook people with some decent gameplay, then yes. But nothing that we've seen before already. Something new, fresh, and it could be in the same time period as say as Altair, but not the same as Altair. Like, oh, maybe it's another assassin and another side of the world, or some like, and then go with history. I think you can never go wrong with history if you really dive into it, and when you're playing the game, you recognize things, or it makes you think about things, and you can do something with that.
That's what I really liked about Assassin's Creed, because you had the game, and within it, you had historical figures, historical persons. Like with Ezio, you had Leonardo that was inventing stuff for him. So I like that whole thing. If they could come up with different time periods and cool locations, it'll work. But if the original gameplay works, if they have an original good gameplay loop, if they balance it out well, like right now they're leaning more RPG style when it comes to Assassin's Creed. If all that works, great. Then okay, then keep. So are they gonna sell it by seasons? And every season will be like, hey, right now we're in China. Next time we're gonna be in Australia, and then we're gonna be in the U.S. and then Brazil and this and that. It'll be cool to visit all those places. And then how often and how big are these expansions? Because if I get an expansion that's like a 2-hour gameplay, and then I won't see nothing till the next year, then you're like, why am I going to keep playing the Infinite? Now it's not Infinite anymore.
They don't want to fall into like what Destiny grounds, and actually Destiny picked up because the first ones were really boring. Assassin's Creed can't come out like that. It has to be good off rip, because if not, it's going to be like everybody will do what happened with Anthem, what happened with Cyberpunk. That's it.
Yeah.
Bring out something good the first time, and that's it. We gotta stop being okay with mediocre, for real.
Yeah. And the thing is that the idea is great to compound and add to it, but the original base has to be good enough. Like when you come and tell me, hey, Kuko, I'm gonna create this game that we're gonna add a bunch of stuff to it. Like, okay, in theory that sounds great, but is the original, is the core good enough for you to add? Because you could add a bunch of crap to crap, it's still crap. but if something is good, then give me more.
Yeah. I agree with John Lax as well here in the Twitch chat, where you mentioned Watch Dogs as well being an example.
Yep, Ubisoft.
I think. Well, first off, Watch Dogs had a rough launch, especially after the whole graphics thing back in that gen when it came out.
With the OG Watch Dogs.
With the original. And I think in Watch Dogs 2, they just tried to add stuff that people wanted, but didn't fix the problems that were in the first game, whether it be glitches or how the game played and it felt stiff and stuff like that. And I think, to me, that's what made me not want to buy Legion. Was that. And I feel like, going back to my what I told you about Ubi being repetitive, all their games is literally the same game, a few things added, and in a location change.
And time.
Ghost
time
Recon,
change.
Ghost Recon went from Bolivia to
Make believe place.
It was a fake place, right?
Yeah. It was a make believe place.
It was
fake.
fake.
It was like an island or something.
Division went from New York to Washington. Far Cry goes to Montana, goes to
the Tom Clancy, the Breakpoint, right?
Asia. All they do is get the same game and change location, and that's it. That's why it gets repetitive.
See, a good example is Watch Dogs Legion. What did they talked about? They didn't talk about, hey, look, we're gonna add this to the game, where this guy can, the hacking mini game, where they're gonna. All they kept talking about, you could be everybody. Everybody could be on your team. Anybody you see could be an NPC.
No gameplay revamps, no nothing. Yeah, like huge changes.
Great. We could have 100 guys that do the same crap that the original guy did. Okay, yes, I know that, different people, you had like hackers that did stuff. You had guys that were more fighting. Like they all fell into like their class
Their
system.
subclasses. Yeah.
But in the end, what was the substance? What was the core? And I think that's where they need to focus a lot of their energy on.
Yep, absolutely.
Speaking about focusing energy, Xbox gave off a lot of their stuff during E3. So did Ubisoft, and PlayStation was kind of left not present. So everybody was waiting. What was PlayStation going to show off? What were they going to do? Then all of a sudden, PlayStation just says, "Hey, we're going to have a state of play in a couple of days," without letting anyone know. It's just kind of out of left field, right, Prodigy?
Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball like on Monday. They were like, "Hey guys, we're gonna have a state of play on Thursday. We'll see you guys there," and it's going to be based around Deathloop, and that's all they gave us. Deathloop and
I
Indies.
completely missed it.
Yeah.
Because they started it with Deathloop.
That's
Are you
not
looking for it? No, they didn't.
They ended it, didn't they?
They ended it
No,
with
I'm
Deathloop.
sorry. It was a Death Stranding. All these deaths.
Yes.
All these deaths.
It was
out here.
Death Stranding, which I think I put that. Was that the topic, the first one? Yes, that's our first topic
Death Stranding.
on State of Play. So they showed Death Stranding Director's Cut State of Play. This was showed at the Summer's Game Fest on June 10th, but they re-showed it here. I just wanted to hear your guys' opinion on did we need a Death Stranding
No,
Director's Cut?
my thing is this is the Death Stranding I should have got from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm like, dude, now I can finally finish the game. I can have the robot carry all the crap for me, so I don't have to worry about carrying it myself. And then all the side like craziness, like the racing car stuff, like that's like the Kojima I know. I just feel like what happened. Did you guys not have nothing and force Death Stranding out sooner than you really wanted to, and now this is the Death Stranding we should have gotten? Because that's what it feels like to me.
No,
Yeah.
that's what people are demanding. They're demanding Death Stranding. That's what they wanted.
They're out there, PlayStation, please give me more
Yes,
Death
give us
Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I didn't get my package on time.
Oh.
They didn't spray with the anti-acid spray to get the rust off of it.
So with the new Death Stranding, for those who don't know, the only the differences that will be coming to next gen, which it's a $10 upgrade if you already own the one on PS4.
And you get all the DLC stuff to it.
You
too.
got a DLC stuff to it,
New
and
missions,
it comes
stuff
with
like
DualSense haptics, both trigger and the vibration we're gonna add. 3D audio.
You gotta admit, when you're walking up the hill and you feel the stuff,
rumble.
yeah, it's gonna make a difference.
It's gonna be different. You gotta pull the trigger so you can lean one way and then lean back the
It's
other.
gonna be more immersive now.
Yeah.
Those
When you're
package
melting in
deliveries.
the acid, you're gonna feel it melting in the controller.
Now, all kidding aside, if I get the Metal Gear Solid 1 demo mission, like the one they teased us with, I'll give them $50 straight up just for that.
Just for the demo.
Just for the demo.
Oh, well, if it comes with. Oh, that's what they used to do back in the days, though.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Oh, he's the one that originated that. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember that if you bought Zone of Enders, which is like
Yeah.
mech fighting game, you
Uh-huh.
got the demo for Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yep, I remember that.
So
Yeah, I remember that. I actually have the zone. Yeah, I have that game. I have that game, and it has the still the demo inside of it.
that game is amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys excited to deliver Amazon packages in sweet 4K while the
60
haptics
frames per
are,
second.
Hey, gotta
the
get ready for
haptics
the
are in your
future.
controller?
At this rate, Amazon. Yeah, everybody's gonna be working for
This is
Amazon.
Amazon training.
Yeah, we're all gonna be working for Amazon, Google. What else? Facebook.
I'll tell you one thing: Moss 2 VR looked good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever
Really?
got to play
Yeah,
Moss.
that's the little mouse, right?
I played, I think, 50% of the game.
I haven't
never
played
got
it,
to
but
finish it.
looks pretty cool.
It
You're telling
is-
the little
it is
mouse what to
awesome.
do, right? Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, the story is very interesting though, and the way the whole you're like the omnipotent being that controls his world,
Mhm.
her world, and everything around it. So it's pretty interesting.
That's what we're gonna be able to do in the future.
Mhm.
Get the vaccine.
Next, next topic I want to bring up was this interesting looking battle royale, which I should have probably got solo footage. of
Oh,
it,
like
but I have
Smash
the-
Brothers?
I have the
Like-
sizzle. No,
Arcade again. That one?
it's no, that's the next topic. Hunter's Arena. It's like a Magic
Oh,
battle royale,
Magic.
reminding me of
Battle Royale.
Spellbreak.
yeah.
But like this looks like realistic. Like this looks like Elder Scrolls or World of Warcraft had a baby with I don't know,
Isometric
any
view
battle
or
royale.
No, first person.
first person?
Yeah. So do you guys think? So with this topic, I want to bring
Oh,
up
yeah.
battle royales, and what do you
Third
guys think
person.
of battle royale being a genre that is becoming so heavy in gaming?
I think
I
we're
think
in the bubble right now.
Yeah, I think we're reaching a saturation point where
Mm-hmm.
we're like, okay, like how do we make a battle royale and make it different enough for people to come to play our battle royale?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the battle royale, what made battle royale like for me is PUBG, and it was a sense of like there's 100 people, and I'm gonna be the last one left.
Mm-hmm.
And that feeling, that adrenaline, like, oh man, there's 3 guys left, I think was really cool at the beginning because there was nothing else like that. But since so many have done it, that it's kind of lost its luster.
Yeah, it's lost its appeal,
Mhm.
and then Fortnite came out, and the rest is history. I think that's the one leading. That and Apex, I think, are the ones that are leading. Warzone is very popular, but it's lost its appeal. I think Warzone. What are any
What happened
changes
with
that have
Warzone
happened?
is that it got segmented, I think,
Yeah.
between the 2 Call of Duties that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Warfare and then the Cold War right now.
Yeah, so some people didn't jump over, or that did jump over didn't like it, so that they're stuck in that limbo in between, and I think that's what Warzone lost. Because then what happens is that, remember, the weapons that you get in the game are the ones you use in Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have, this guy has this style of weapon.
yeah.
So
and
a lot of
it's
people are
different.
Not only that, but they changed the base weapons in Warzone to Cold War,
Oh,
and
yeah?
that screwed the game over because nobody
Oh.
likes the Cold War weapons in Warzone. And not only that, but Activision has this thing for the newest weapons of the season that come out are completely broken, and so everybody who buys the battle pass gets it first. And
So
you're
it's pay to
just
win.
getting mopped and getting
Yeah.
killed in 2 seconds.
Garbage.
And yeah, it's no,
Yeah.
they COD
So
has lost its
bad, yes.
its
So
power.
when Battlefield comes out, it's gonna just take everybody. It's gonna take everybody's just gonna jump ship. Oh, the new stuff, the new, and then there's gonna
Yeah,
be.
but I don't
some-
think Battlefield's gonna have their own battle royale.
No, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't. I just think that people are just gonna, they're
Yeah,
just
they-
gonna
they
stop
want a
playing
different
the
multi-
it's because
same
it's
Warzone.
funny because so many people complain that Call of Duty loses its flair, even now with Cold War,
Mhm.
but they keep buying the damn game. Like, why do you buy the game if it's
I
boring?
don't play Warzone, but I
Like,
did
you're
like
just telling Activision here, I'm still gonna keep paying you guys,
real
even though
talk.
you're releasing garbage.
I bought it because except Call of Duties do it the right way. They always come out the same time.
Mhm.
This time they came out with a console.
Yeah.
There wasn't many options.
So
yeah,
yeah,
they know what they were doing.
yeah,
Because my first PS5 title was Miles and Cold War.
yeah, because you wanted to feel
And
and
I
see the.
I want to see the I'm gonna play zombies with
This
the
is-
new
this is
new
why
graphics.
I bought this.
This is why I bought and that's why I have
Okay,
it. I'm
I'll
gonna
give
be
you that one.
personally. It was a marketing strategy more than anything for
Yeah.
me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up. And you know what? I did play zombies for a very long time, for like 2 months straight, just nonstop. And I did play multiplayer as well. And you know what? The multiplayer works pretty well. So
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't work bad. It's the Call of Duty that I remember when I was playing Modern Warfare, like Part 4. So, I mean, for me, it's a traditional Call of Duty. Now, I think with Battlefield, I think we're going to get something real new.
Yeah.
I really think that I feel it. That
And,
we're going
and
to get
since
something new.
it's like future, we're gonna get
Yeah,
different
yeah.
weapons, different style. Now this game, Hunter's Arena, do you think that it has a chance, or are they just hoping that it might come out like free to PlayStation Plus
Mm-hmm.
and get people to play?
Um,
It didn't work for All Stars,
it didn't.
and it didn't work for All Stars because it didn't have legs.
Yeah.
So they just thought that, we'll put this game out, it's free, and people are just gonna jump on
They
it.
just released an empty shell, man.
Yeah.
It looks appealing from the outside, but when you start playing, you're like, after the second match, you're like, that's it. There's nothing. There's no depth. There's no like, they should have
What's
just
the
like,
incentive?
You know what it was?
Yeah.
There was no progression.
yeah, there was no
that was
progression.
the worst thing about the
If
game.
they would have closed all the drivers and all that, and then you
Yes.
started unlocking
Locking
things as you
buying
play, bro,
drivers.
like bro,
Or buying
all
skins.
they needed to do is
the
follow.
skins terrible
Make it easy.
too.
Make it easy
Make
to
it
unlock
easy
it.
to unlock Mario Kart, bro. Like, you don't even have to reinvent the wheel right here.
That's a perfect example.
You just go, or Sonic, the racing one,
Sonic
the
All-Stars?
the All Star.
Yes.
You know, you do something like that, and then you get the
The
car. You
blueprint's
get
there.
the
The
different
blueprint-
shell. Yeah, bro. Nah.
You just follow the blueprint
Mm-hmm.
and just make it
That-
easy to unlock, but gives you an incentive like, oh, this guy looks cool. Let me unlock to him.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, I already got him. You know, what's the point? I'm just gonna keep using this guy. But also other modes. So in order for this game, Hunter Arena to succeed,
I think it has to have new gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting gameplay.
you're about to say gimmick.
Gimmick.
You're like gameplay,
Get that
gameplay.
gimmick.
I was thinking that's
what
why I
about
was
the
thinking a gimmick
gimmicks?
in my mind, but I was gonna say gameplay. It has to have something interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'll go back to Ubisoft's Hyperscape. Yeah, I'm bagging on Ubisoft today. Hyperscape had interesting gameplay, but over time, the gunplay was what killed the game. The movement, everything beautiful, it was so smooth, it was great. The gunplay is what killed the game. So I think gameplay is what sets Battle Royales apart.
It's because, man.
Hence why Apex is killing it.
Mm-hmm.
People are tired of Warzone and the way it plays and how, to be honest, it takes no skill because every gun is OP in that game. And they go play Apex and they're like, dude, the movement in this game is amazing and the gunplay takes skill. You got to learn your good weapons. You don't just pick up any weapon and they're all the same. In Warzone, I can pick up an AR and if I control one, I can control all of them because that's how it is. And that's why Apex right now is a very appealing battle royale for people who are looking for something new.
But I think that's why Rainbow Six is too, because you have the classes, you have specific, you have a job. If you don't have to necessarily be if you're not good at shooting, you probably do other things. You can reinforce, you can block, you can do, there's different ways you can go.
Like
yeah.
me, I'm a sponge.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot me, kill me.
Yeah,
That project could
draw
live and
attention
kill the rest.
away, draw attention away, and
Oh my goodness. But that's what it comes down to for that game. Going into the next thing, arcade again.
I have that game.
The early access came out.
Arcade.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to try it?
No, I was waiting for you guys so we could try it together
Okay,
after the show.
Perfect. I want to see something different. I think
This
it
is
looks very
different.
interesting. I love the concept. It's really, really cool.
It looks very different.
Yeah. So
It looks like, to me, it's like a Splatoonish PlayStation game.
Yes.
This is like you got, okay, Nintendo, you got your Splatoon. We got this one now. This is going to be ours.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a great game because it's a good entry level game for my kids or for a younger audience that wants to get into. Before, for me, the go-to was Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare was a great Fisher Price entry level game for kids and not Fisher Price as in cheap. Like I mean like an entry level
maturity
for kids.
level.
Yeah, where they're not seeing blood and guts everywhere, and the shooting and the
gameplay was fun.
Gameplay was
Good.
amazing. So I think that's where this one wants
Yeah.
to step in for PlayStation, because it's a PlayStation right now.
Yeah.
And
I'm just worried.
you're what?
I'm worried.
Why?
I don't like the studio that made the game.
Rocket Arena? You want no Rocket Arena that happened?
This is Ilphonic, and they made Friday the 13th and Predator. And those games were terrible.
But it was a different style game.
Yeah, it is a different style game. So I have hope for this one, and we'll try it out after the show.
Yeah.
But I hope that they don't lack content and
those games
and
are good.
support.
They just lack, they lack replayability.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because
You could play a whole night with your friends.
Yes, and then you'll
and
forget
then,
about the
like,
game.
You'll forget about the game for a
You'll
good 3
forget
months,
about-
and
yeah,
everybody
and
be
then
like,
you'll
"Yo,
come
remember
back."
that one
Yeah.
night we played?
It was
Let's
so
play
much
again."
fun.
Yeah.
That happens to me and my friends all the
It's
time.
unsustainable.
It's because
it's unsustainable.
the thing with the ones you named, you know what happens though, is that they box themselves in. When you say
Yes.
Friday the 13th, boom,
You
you
already
box
put
yourself
yourself
in
in.
Friday the 13th. Then when you say Predator, boom, you box yourself
That's why
in.
Dead by Daylight did it perfectly.
Yeah, then let's say like we're agnostic evil people, whatever evil person. Like I don't know if you added it, they're gonna do the killer teddy bear.
Yeah, he's a collectible. That's what it is. That's the Easter egg. So it's a little nod to him. He's because you could put chains like keychains on your hooks if you're a killer. So people would put like a keychain or something on the hook when they hook people, and that's what it is.
And they've added so many villains, monsters, or serial killers, or whatever.
Everything, man.
So I
Anything you
think
can
that
think
at least with that, with this particular game, they left it open enough where they
Yes.
can,
because it's
input
arcade. You could stick in any arcade, influence or anything
Yeah.
like that in there. And
different ideas and stuff.
so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Now the final thing.
They
which
showed a
was-
bunch of indie games. I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys knew this. A couple of indie developers came out saying that Sony was making it difficult for them to develop for. They were making it, hard for them to sell their games on the PlayStation Store.
Really, the 8-bit graphics are hard to.
No, what it is that it's because, dude, like, I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation Store, I don't know Xbox is any better, but it's garbage. Like, I want to go to the PlayStation Store and I want to see what came out this week.
It's almost impossible to find.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of squares, and it's it's pretty much what they want you to buy.
It's like
Exactly.
triple A
Yeah.
games everywhere.
It's what
and
they
like
want you to buy.
deals and play
Nah,
PS
man.
Plus.
Now,
X-
now you have to
Xbox
go
is
like
not like
5
that.
rolls
Nah,
down
nah,
before
nah.
you get rid
Yeah.
of all the pre-order
mainstream.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this game just got announced. Pre-order it now. It's like, dude, like, no. Like, I still got like 2 years.
No,
I got enough time to
don't
pre-order this.
Xbox is not like that. Xbox, I mean, if you can even buy a development license, and you can test your games that you develop in the.
So that's what
S
this
and
guy
all
was
that.
complaining of. Like, the several
Yeah.
indie developers, like,
Yeah,
dude,
Xbox
okay,
is not like that.
I
no.
make a game, like, I can't really sell it, and like, if people wish list it, it doesn't like go up to the top and help me sell my game.
It's not like Steam.
So I think that's why Sony did this state of play to kind of like, hey, look, we do love indies. Look at this indie game, and we got these other indie games.
Xbox has been in that world forever since the
Yeah.
360.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a long. Woo.
Xbox did a great
The
job with the
arcade.
Summer of Arcade.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
Braid.
you always get those little
um,
indie games. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Braid was so
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. So
Braid, yeah.
I'll never forget
So
that
that's
game.
one of the so Sony kind of promoted, hey guys, look, we are doing good with indies. And then they talked about Prodigy's game that he is dying to play.
I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie. I am very excited.
Watching the gameplay for Deathloop gave me so much Corvo vibes.
Because of Dishonored,
Yeah.
my
I love-
coworker
I
told me
love-
the same
I
thing.
love.
He's like, bro, I was watching this. I'm like, this is straight Dishonored. There's like no other. This is so Dishonored.
I love Dishonored. It's one of my favorite franchises.
And if Wrecker's here, I bet you Wrecker will say the same thing.
I'll
But-
cross that bridge when I get to it.
But I'm excited because I guess it's kind of been done before. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of what game, like a hunter, Hunters Hunted type of deal.
Watch Dogs?
Sort of, but Watch Dogs didn't do it.
I
Good
I
enough.
was wondering how they would tell you that you're being hunted. I like there's a particular sound that happens that you're like, okay, Prodigy's here. Now I gotta make sure that I gotta look out for this chick trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering like if there's a sound or indicator that you're getting hunted,
Yeah.
like how they were gonna work that into the story. I love that they made it like Dishonored where you have this area, like tackle it how you want to. You know, if you want to kill them, you want to do this or that, you figure it out. You do it however you want. And I love games like that because then I can implement myself. Like, how would I do this if this was me?
Yeah.
That's how I usually
Okay.
love to play
yeah,
games.
I like that as well.
Mm.
I think you can get a lot of funny cool moments out of it too,
Yeah.
because you do things that, hey, can I do this or try this?
Now, what if I do this? What's the cause and effect to it?
Yeah.
A great game was Zelda Breath of the Wild when it came to that. Like I remember when I first started the game, I was like, can I do this? Holy crap, I can. Like, oh, that's cool that
When did you
they
figure out
thought
that
of
you
that.
could climb walls? Everything.
you can? You can climb everything.
Everything.
So Deathloop, Prodigy. So they already also said that it's a time exclusive all the way till September of 2022.
That's gonna be pretty big.
That is a huge time exclusive.
Yes.
And I bet you like Xbox is kind of like, damn, dude, it kind of sucks that they signed that deal because we would love to have this game on.
I think Xbox could wait.
You think so?
I think so. I think they're good.
Well, they
I
have
think
to
they're
wait
good.
on 2 of their own games, though. Did you get what I'm saying? It's like if you're making this, but you can't have this. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, but their Xbox is giving their players a plenty of things to play.
They get a
before.
whole year of exclusivity.
Yep.
Because it's Deathloop and Ghostwire.
Ghostwire is gonna be time exclusive.
Yeah.
Damn. Ghostwire, I don't think will be as hype as Deathloop though.
Yeah.
Only because I think
The pedigree.
Ghost. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'll probably play here. We'll see. I don't know, man.
So,
You'll
yeah.
play here for sure. That's for sure.
I don't know.
Now, something that came out of left field, like if I were to tell you, Jimmy, Minecraft is rated M. Why? Why would Minecraft be rated M?
Because some of those worlds you can walk into are kind of sketchy. Yeah, man. You think you're walking into like something kosher, and then it's something M-rated.
And the weird thing is, in South Korea, it got an M rating. And I thought South Korea was kind of a progressive country.
That leads to a lot
Yeah,
of online control.
They care about their youth.
Okay.
They have like a lot of.
They care about their
online bans.
youths.
They care about their youths.
So what happened is that they made Xbox Live 19 years or older to own now in South Korea.
What?
So because of that, to play Minecraft, to play online, you gotta be 19 years or older, quote unquote. You know, unless you of course change your birthday, whatever.
But they
Well,
know that
change
you
your
can play
birthday.
this on PlayStation too, right? It's not just an Xbox.
But you have the Microsoft account.
Let's be real, man. Let's be real.
But you don't need.
Let's be real.
I did it with my PlayStation account. I made myself 18.
That's how it was here after Mortal Kombat, and we all told our parents, "Can we have Mortal Kombat?" They said yes. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It was
That's
just
not. That's
funny.
not gonna stop kids. They're gonna be like, "Hey, Dad," and they're gonna be like Minecraft.
The reason
blocks,
Prodigy put
whatever.
it here is like he wants us to try to figure out what about Minecraft is M-rated.
There's absolutely nothing.
The
But
fact that you slaughter animals.
It's
but
what Jimmy said. Because
there was a
it's like
hearing
Little Big
somewhere.
Planet.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Or dreams, you can make whatever you
Yeah.
want. So if you have the ability to make whatever you want, then
I guess you can. It happened to me.
Yeah,
My son one
you know-
time made a naked man.
Yeah. In other
And I'm like,
countries,
what the heck? He's like, yeah, I saw it on YouTube. I'm like, you're not watching
yeah,
YouTube no more.
in some other countries, some of these things are frowned upon. So they gotta keep it more censored, and and I guess if somebody
And
chose
some
the
countries are
19-year-old.
weird. Like some countries,
yeah, man.
those things are frowned upon, but in the same country, then they sell girls' panties on bubblegum machines. Like what's going on there?
That's the thing, man. It's just a different standards.
oh my goodness.
It is weird. It is weird out there.
Yes, indeed it is.
So we're always trying to figure out how do we make money to buy these games. And of course, while we're trying to figure that out, developers are trying to figure out how they could get more money out of us. And one of those bright ideas was to add commercials in video games. Of course, advertising has been in video games for a while now. Madden, EA Sports games have had, things. Tony Hawk skating had a billboard with advertising, but they actually wanted to go with full-fledged TV ads, like 30-second spots.
Yo, I read the article wrong.
during the loading
I thought it was this. This is what I thought.
Oh no, you're thinking more like it was gonna
loading
become
screen.
like Ready Player One.
Yeah, no.
I thought you're gonna be in Battlefield and you're gonna be in Seoul, South Korea, and you're gonna be seeing some like Times Square billboards on the skyscraper with some Coca-Cola ads. But
And I don't know if I remember telling you guys, but 2K has been doing that, like the 30-second
Yes.
spots. Like right before you load into the game, like all right, I'm gonna play some basketball. All of a sudden it's like, hey, drink some Gatorade and this and that.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you can't skip it either. It's like you gotta watch this Dr. Pepper ad, bro.
yeah. And then right when it
Before you
finishes,
play.
hey, remember that you need to load up on some Gatorade. So buy Gatorade for your player for like $10 and get some 2K coins and this and that.
There was a game for PlayStation that was or was it Xbox that had that. You loaded up the game and it had an ad in the beginning. There was an ad.
Maybe it was a Burger King.
And you couldn't you couldn't I don't remember which one it was. You couldn't fast forward the I forgot what game it is now.
But going back to what Prodigy
It was
says,
a movie.
Ready
Commercial.
Player One. Remember the big corporation wanted to win because they wanted it to
Access to
we
the-
figured out how many images we could put in the HUD before the players got tired of it. Like they went into all this specific stuff. Like, would you guys mind?
Yes,
Yeah, why?
dude. We're not paying $60. We're paying 70 now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you want to give us ads?
Okay, what if they give you Battlefield for free, but then they stick ads like that in it?
I don't mind. If they're 30 seconds, 10 seconds, okay. It's free.
just like Hulu.
I
But,
mind
dude,
the seconds. I
paying-
don't mind.
I'm
I
paying
mind
money.
the time. I mind like forcing me to watch it. But to me, that makes it more realistic. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
we're bombing
okay,
McDonald's.
Okay, yeah, no. If we're... Because, like I told you, I thought it was this. This is fine. I don't mind this because it's not
But
impacting
wait,
your
wait.
game.
No, wait. Let's go back.
Okay.
Do you mind that for $60 plus that, or it has to be free plus that?
Wait, are you talking about what I'm showing here?
Yeah,
or
this
what-
image
Okay.
that we have on screen.
Okay.
Or a reduced price, maybe. You know?
Okay.
Bring 'em back.
Jimmy goes reduced price, get $30 game, and that. Prodigy, do you?
I think at least $10 less because
So you would
Companies
pay
are-
60
companies
bucks
are-
plus that, and you'll be fine.
companies are paying EA to include this
royalties, I guess.
into their game.
When you say paying, you think like, trust me, if
Well-
they're able to do that, they're making buku dollars. Because imagine if you tell McDonald's, like, there's 100 million people that play COD,
Put Walmart up there.
and we
Walmart is
could,
there.
Where's Target?
we could bomb your McDonald's in our game.
And you know how much? Oh man, they're gonna have to pay so much money to wreck McDonald's building. Be like, oh no, man, you
It's
gotta
like,
pay.
we'll be in your game, but they cannot destroy our
Yeah.
building, no
They're-
matter what.
They're
I
bomb
don't know. Ads like that, like you mentioned, they make it seem realistic. So I mean, the price thing, as long as it's not affecting how the game plays, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, advertising that is not intrusive,
Yes.
okay. Advertising that is intrusive, no.
Absolutely no.
Unless it's free.
Am I playing on a phone? Like no. Like even phone games make you pay $2 for an ad-free version of the damn game. Like come on, really?
Think about it, $2 to get rid of ads.
Bro.
And it's
That's
better than
pretty
paying
good.
$70
They're-
with ads or
they're-
something.
All these corporations are losing venues and where to promote their things.
It's because there's no more
Think about it,
TV,
There's no the TV's dying, and then
radio.
all the
newspaper.
all the pluses of the world, all the app,
Mhm.
whatever plus and
Gamer Actionware says he's completely against this idea, especially when I'm paying $70 now for a AAA game.
I'm again. I don't want no ads in my games.
See, that's the thing. Like when we talk about when we were young, where was advertising? TV, radio, newspaper, magazines. All these things I just named are on their way out.
Yep.
Now it's on
So-
Instagram,
so
Facebook,
where do-
Twitter,
Social
YouTube.
media.
Oh my goodness, I can't even watch YouTube. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I go
Yeah,
on
it's
there, I
annoying.
watch a video, and I have to watch 2 ads that are non-skippable. Are you kidding me?
And then some of the ads are 15 minutes.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
full-fledged videos. Like, no, man. Chill.
I grew up in the age of ads, so I don't mind them. I just hate the ads. I have like, I don't need tampons, dude. Like, why are you showing me tampons? Like sell me something that I might buy. But like when they start selling me like, oh, you're about to die? We're selling caskets. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not dying yet.
Oh
But
my
okay,
You must have said something in the algorithm. Though.
They heard you.
They
You probably
heard you.
mentioned.
I was
want-
talking to my old man, and my old man's like, I'm dying soon. It's like, oh shit, somebody's dying in their family. Start selling them caskets.
Casket.
But at the same time, going back, I digress. So you're okay with the reduced price and that
Yeah, I guess.
Gamer Actionware said hell no, he doesn't care. What if it's
he
free?
mentioned the intrusive ads.
Okay, intrusive. Okay.
Those is a no-no.
No.
Yeah.
If it's free,
It's just imagine like the Warhawk.
it
It's
can't
like
be
free-
30
free.
seconds, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
it. 30
free.
seconds. is the
Imagine you're
top.
playing Halo and you have like the car just driving through, and then it's got like a sticker, like you know how they wrap cars, they just wrap it with like Pizza
Can you
Hut.
imagine that? Can you imagine that you're driving in the, I don't know, you get to some city and Halo, the next Halo, you're driving through the city and then like there's a McDonald's and then it cuts into a video that you can't skip.
Oh my
And it's Master
gosh.
Chief getting like a
Big
McChicken
Mac?
or something. Or?
Can I get a
Nah, bro.
Royale?
Nah,
with
sign me
cheese?
out for that. No, no. I'll probably laugh at it, but then it's gonna happen every time I pass a stupid McDonald's.
Imagine
like,
dying in Battlefield, and every time you die, you get an ad before you can spawn in.
That's they will probably
Stop giving them
while
ideas.
you're
dude.
waiting in Worlds and what is it?
Since the games load up faster and the loading is quicker, you
you're
won't
in-
mind this.
Yep, you're in the gulag looking at like, oh yeah, Taco Bell $5 box.
$5 Nacho Bell Grande.
Nacho Bell Grande.
Yeah,
Oh
come
my
and get this
God.
sodium injection.
Then you have
Come clog
Biden
your
out there. I'm knocking
arteries.
doors, giving out COVID
Vaccines.
vaccines.
That or like, oh, you seem a little low on energy. Drink G Fuel.
What do you mean G Fuel? You're talking about
Oh, I'm sorry. Destined to dominate.
that's it to dominate. What
Yeah.
was the actual drink called? D2D.
The D2D, man. You need to take.
Oh
you need,
man.
well, that'll probably be like in some some indie games. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I get you.
D2D,
I get you.
You know.
But is this the future? Is this where
So
we're going to?
far, EA says X-nay. They're not doing it.
Well, they're gonna be the first ones to the part to say no.
The-
Because they're gonna be the first ones under the radar. Oh,
They're
you
saying
trying to make
no.
moves
You're
out
trying to
here?
make moves. You're trying to make money.
make moves out here.
So they already said no. They're not doing it because it hasn't been tried yet. Once someone else tries it and it works,
Dude, think
Nah,
about it.
going-
Everybody saw it.
they're going all
we're
in.
good. We're good.
Oh
we're
my
good.
goodness.
well, EA is gonna have 4 more events this week. They're gonna announce a bunch of stuff. One of them, BioWare, is not gonna be at EA Play Live, so we're not gonna get any Dragon Age stuff. No
Good.
more.
They need to
Mass
take a
Effect.
break.
Mass
They need to
Effect
take a
stuff.
break. They need to take a
Right,
break.
right. They're tired. They just remastered Mass Effect.
Yeah.
So they're tired. They want a little break from that. But what are you guys excited to see? Believe it or not, my son Bastion every year tells me, "Dad, when is E3? When is EA? Are we getting another Plants vs Zombies game?" So hopefully this year I could tell him yes. Garden Warfare 3 is coming out.
Didn't they make? No.
No.
That was the DLC, the neighborhood
Yeah.
one.
I think that was a DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see more 2042. I want to
Okay.
hear about it.
Mhm.
And I also heard in the little birds in the sky, they talked about the beta for Battlefield's actually launching at
Oh.
EA Play.
Oh, like go now,
They're
get
gonna
it
go
now.
today. They're gonna launch it today.
with the commercials.
We should see some Apex, maybe introducing a new legend.
Apex event is this week, so that's coming out as well. What else does EA have? Jedi Fallen Order 2.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
that's
Give
what I was
me
gonna
more.
say. Jedi Fallen Order. That's what
Maybe
I'll
they could
be
stick some
waiting for.
Mandalorians in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other Star Wars game they're working on. I don't
The
know. What's
Ubisoft one, open world by.
no, that's Ubi. That's Ubi. Yeah.
That's you. Be the
KOTOR.
Old Republic.
Oh yes.
KOTOR might be talked about hopefully.
Please, a KOTOR remake, remaster, add-on.
What else?
Continue the story.
What else?
EA
I'm-
has a
I'm
lot
looking
of
for a new
good
car
stuff,
game.
man. Maybe another EA
car
game by our friends that made It Takes Two.
Haze
Well, they
Light.
just made
Haze
that
Light.
one, so
Haze Light.
yeah, they just.
Yeah,
made
but this
that
guy
one.
pushes out games like
Yeah.
every other year almost.
Mhm.
Because between
Ubisoft should bring back Army of Two, but whatever.
That's,
what do we know?
That's too hard
Well,
for them. Okay.
Because that would work pretty good right now with the whole, Co-op
co-op play.
It's
stuff.
because there's no co-op games. I think any co-op game would do good. There's
yeah,
no
man.
co-op games, dude.
And that was actually pretty good.
You know what
From
you
what I
hardly
remember.
see is like I know we're gonna play Guilty Gear right now after the show too, but there's like I remember there was a time there was a bunch of fighting games, like you had high school.
They're around them, but I think
Skullgirls?
they just send
not
up
Skullgirls. I'm talking about it was like a high school fighting game where like you had baseball.
Rival Schools.
Yeah.
Rival Schools is a Capcom game. Rival Schools, they made one for Dreamcast, which is super expensive now.
You know what happened? It's that Capcom.
Destroyed
I think
them.
ever since Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and the failing with Street Fighter V, Capcom's been out of the fighting game, and they've been.
It's like,
I don't
what's
know
the
what they're
point?
doing. They're probably working on
No.
something. They're probably
If-
fixing something up.
If they make a Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like just like refreshed with like better graphics, and 3-on-3, and just do the same formula. I don't know if you
It's 'cause they
remember.
got greedy.
Yeah.
You remember
like,
the
just
gauntlet
always.
one that you could freeze time?
Which one?
You would get like different like rubies from Thanos' glove. I
That
think
was,
it was just a straight Marvel one though.
No, that was a Marvel one. That was
Yeah,
that was
no
Marvel
Capcom.
Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes. That's the one that you picked up the Infinity Stones. Yeah, that was just Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That, and I think they're still writing Evo, in the sense of oh no, wait, never mind.
Because
I confused them with Bandai Namco.
Yeah,
It's
remember-
because like I feel like Mortal Kombat and Injustice is basically. I guess we did have a Dragon Ball Z one.
The Jump Force is.
I guess you can say
crossover.
MK came out with Aftermath
Yeah.
for next gen, so I guess
Mhm.
that's the newest thing. You have
Tekken has
D,
been.
DB Fighters in Evo. It's kicking butt. It's still really good. You have Smash destroying it still.
And that's another
I
one.
think
How come
that's-
no one's come up with a Smash equivalent?
Someone did, but then they got bashed for copying. So it's like you can't really do
Oh,
nothing.
Oh, okay. I guess you have. Well, I don't like the game. I know you love it.
Oh, that game as well.
Brawlhalla. I think that's like a
And it was free.
like a low end Smash Brother.
Yeah.
But I would love for somebody to come up with in
It's
depth.
because they haven't gotten good. I mean, they haven't gotten it good. Look at what's the one that Brawl Stars?
Brawl
No.
Stars.
Oh yeah.
Knockout, or what was it called? Brawl something. You know what I'm talking about? The one
Brawl
with
Out?
Guacamelee. Brawl Out.
Yeah.
They tried it and the gameplay was garbage.
Yeah.
Like terrible.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to those fighting games, you gotta have it well.
Yeah. Well balanced. Well, the gameplay.
And just smooth and everything really fleshed out. So that's why, I mean, Smash has done it for years on end. So
yeah.
they got the formula pretty good. What other fighting games?
You know what? You know what fighting game that they could definitely bring back, and it'll make sense now. Power Stones. I don't know if you guys ever played that one. Power Stones. Yeah,
It's probably too old for
Power
me.
Stone. Yeah.
Man, it's too
That
old.
that originally was it came out for it was an arcade game, but it was like a big Dreamcast title. Power Stone, yeah. Yep. Power Stone. Yep. Power Stone is definitely one of those games you wanna. If you don't know about it, look it up. It's pretty cool.
Okay. When did
And
it
then,
come out
like,
on?
the
When did it come
guy-
out on?
Dreamcast. It was
but
a
Dreamcast?
Dreamcast game, yeah. But Capcom.
I look up Power Stone and I get the Marvel game I was telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, because Power Stone came out. It was kind of like an isometric view, the arena, but they can change that up. They could always make it different now. But the characters were different completely. It was nothing relating with Street Fighter and none of that. It was just its own thing. And the characters were pretty cool. They all had this special power. Like when you level up, you get you fill up the bar, boom, they will like transform, and that was like their special. And
Speaking
everybody
of
had something
transforming,
special.
do you remember that old 3D fighting game where
Bro, talking about fighting games, bro. Demon Slayer is coming out. Now it's
Yeah,
gonna say to
I
play.
reserved it, bro. I reserved it yesterday,
That
actually.
Demon Slayer game looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Like the art style is T to the anime. 3D fighting games have been coming out, but they're all a lot of anime related ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Bandai Namco takes care of that.
No, but I want
Tekken 7 is still going. They still keep adding characters to it.
Namco.
Um,
They're still.
so- yeah, they're still adding
They're
characters
still adding characters
to this day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
same thing with Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Still adding characters.
Yeah, but it's
So when
only
it
for
comes to the
PlayStation.
fighting scene, I
It's
think
only for
everything's just
PlayStation and
been
PC.
like constant.
Do you remember an old PlayStation game called Bloody Roar?
Oh yeah, that's who made that game? I forgot the company who made that game, but it was like a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, Hudson Soft.
Hudson Soft. But then they
So
made
this
the
game, Prodigy,
Xbox.
you're a human and you're fighting,
Yeah.
and you build up a bar, and then once you build up the bar, you could transform into an animal.
Yeah, Bloody Roar is really good, and it's kind of like Tekken. It has that Tekken
Yeah.
vibes, Soul Calibur.
That's why I bought it, because I thought it was a Tekken.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard Soul Calibur in a while.
Soul Calibur, bro. Kalik, Maxi. Those were
Valdo.
my two guys.
This was the last time Soul Calibur even
Valdo,
released.
half naked Valdo.
Yeah, the guy was, that was funky. I remember when I was playing in Dreamcast, I was like, "Yo, what's up with this guy over here? This guy's like, it's like this
my
guy
kids
is
say he's a weirdo.
guy has
And Game
guy has
Action
some
was
problems."
telling you, Cuckoo, that you gotta wear the helmet, bro.
Gotta wear the helmet. I gotta cover up this
Dang,
mess.
you're trying to call him ugly? Woo.
Yo,
This is
speaking
the
of
way.
EA, so kind of bad news. Battlefield, they're actually gonna fill up the servers at the beginning with bots. Like that sends mixed messages to me. Like, do you feel like you're not gonna sell enough to have enough people to fight?
Man, they want everybody's confidence, and
That is true though. Like sometimes I play Fortnite that I haven't played in a long time, and I get 50 kills and I get first place, dude. I just get like.
And the other thing is they gotta
I think they should have just not said anything.
They should have just done it without saying
they
nothing.
should have
Just randomized names.
They're trying not to be PUBG online. They're trying
Or
not
COD
to be any.
Mobile
They're just
and-
be like, oh look, we're gonna do
Like-
this, and you might never know. There might be at a technical aspect, there might be limitations. So they're just trying
Yeah.
to work with what they got,
It-
see how it
I
holds.
understand.
The way I see it is fill up the empty spots
Mhm.
in every lobby.
I
If there is any.
understand that okay, we have a shortage of Xbox Series X's and S's, and we have a shortage of PS5s, and not everybody has a Prodigy PC that they just built.
Oh, I get that too.
Master, like,
True.
uh-huh.
That's true.
And so okay, there's space that needs to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
But like Prodigy says, like, hey, don't say nothing. Just stick some scrub robots in there and just like,
And,
damn,
dude,
just wrecking these
Dude,
guys. They haven't learned how to play.
10 or 15 or 20 scrub robots in a 128 player match, you're
That's
not
nothing.
going to notice it that much.
Yeah.
Trust me. Especially when there's vehicle gameplay and all this other crap going on,
Unless-
tornadoes happening and hurricanes.
Unless it's
you get
20
a
people and
helicopter that
100
just keeps
bots.
driving
Oh,
into
yeah,
a
okay.
building.
An ATV that's just like driving into the wall and it's just staying
just
there.
right into the water. It's like, what is that guy drowning himself
Bro,
for?
my
do you think
gosh.
the weather events will happen randomly? I hope
Yes.
it's not gonna be like a kill streak and shit
It's-
because
No, it's not.
it's gonna
It's
be
not a
messed up.
set event.
Okay.
So
They're
every
like,
match,
"Eh,
the tornado won't happen every single
Tornado.
match.
Yeah.
Or the dust storm won't happen.
Yeah.
It's procedurally generated. So like, whenever it feels like, hey, you
so
know,
you're not
what?
gonna get it every single game.
No.
Like,
No.
And it's
uh,
gonna be different types too. It's like hurricanes, dust storms, all the hoochies from Miami Lakes.
You know what I'm
come
hyped
out.
for? They can take the bots. That's fine. But I'm glad that for the bot problem, we have OG maps returning.
Okay,
Uh,
that's
We're getting
like we're gonna give you bots, but guess what? We're bringing some of those old
Operation
maps back.
Locker Room, Metro, Caspian Border,
Metro?
Silk Road,
Metro, the French one where you go underneath. You start on at the grassy area and you
Mhm.
go.
Battlefield 3. When you make the holes in the ground and they blow up and going down there. Classic. So
Classic Battlefield.
so they're
Absolutely.
appeasing. You know, you gotta
yeah, they're
have-
giving
you
you,
have to give, you know.
you take some, you give
take
some, you know.
give.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good. That's good. I guess that's.
And that's the way the news goes.
So now we're gonna jump into a couple of stuff that's coming out this week. But before that, we need to know what we're gonna get for free. Like always, we always tell you, if you have a PlayStation account, you have an Xbox account, please add these to your library because at some point you're gonna play them, even if they're PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X games, and you don't have a console yet because you're trying to get one and the bots keep beating you to them. Add them to your library. That way, when you do get the console that you want, you could actually claim these and they're yours. They're giving them to you. So do that. If you have a PlayStation Plus account or an Xbox Game Pass account, claim your free games. So what are the free games we're getting this week? This month, I'm sorry.
This month, we on the PS Plus, we're getting for July a Plague Tale Innocence for the PS5, right? It doesn't say PS4 here, so I'm assuming you have to have a PS5.
Yeah, because this is the PS5 version.
Okay, and that's Plague's Tale.
No, well, this is the next game.
Oh, that's the next game. That's
Wait,
that's
did I get the
okay.
wrong
Hold
month?
up.
Yes.
Hold up, hold up,
I
hold
think
up.
that's last one.
No, I didn't.
No.
That's Virtual Fighter 5, bro.
That's Virtual Fighter.
That's last
That's
month.
why I'm looking. I'm like, that's definitely a fighting game.
But it says July 2021. Did Wrecker give me the games from last month? No.
No.
A Plague's Tale?
These are the ones that are on this list are the right games because I already claimed my WWE Black.
Yeah, see,
Battleground.
look. Battlegrounds is right there, and that's a Plague Tale right there.
Oh, so Virtual Fighter was in there.
So Virtual Fighters is there
Virtual
again?
Fighter was in there. All right. So
Well, whatever. That game sucked. But
Virtual
whatever. Sorry.
Fighter. Virtual Fighter is one of the games. All right. So
Crash
there you
Bandicoot was
go.
last month. What?
Crash Bandicoot. You see?
I don't know what this video is. I guess it's the ending of the video.
That
They're
looks
probably
like the
telling
ending
you,
of the
this
video.
is the games you should get before the end of the month. And these are the
Uh-huh.
ones that are coming for this month.
Yeah.
That's a technical
probably.
difficulty. That's what. Well, I guess it was for next month. I guess. Yeah.
So, A Plague's Tale,
So
it's a
Plague's
good
Tale.
game.
Yeah.
You guys should get it. It's crazy.
There we
So
go.
like the
there we
bubonic
go.
plague?
So BO4.
That's okay. So it's.
So you get Call of Duty, Battlefield, Black Ops 4.
Battlefield Black Ops 4? Or Call of Duty
WWE
Black
Oh my gosh,
2K.
what am I doing?
You
dude?
mixed two games.
Oh, okay. That's the battleground, the 2K battleground. It's like a. It's kind of like a. It's not.
All right,
a
sounds good. Game
realistic
reaction
one,
wear.
right?
Have fun with your lady friend.
Oh damn! Dad, send some pictures. I bet you $100 is going to Korean barbecue because that's where I would go.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
So those were the PlayStation games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
So
much.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Battleground, which is a fun party game, and then A Plague's Tale,
A Plague's
which
Tale
is
Innocence,
a
right?
crazy.
But it's only for PS5 though, so that's going to be available July 6th. So it's already available. And we're going to the Xbox now. We got the Xbox games with gold. First, we got Planet Alpha, and that is going to be available for you to play from July 1st to the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like? Ooh, I saw like some Defender.
No.
Conquer Reloaded.
That was Arcade
Oh, it's
Origins.
just going to all through. Then we got Rock of Ages 3, Make and Break.
This is your Planet Alpha.
A Planet
It is
Alpha.
like a 2D shooting game. No.
It's like a side-scrolling type thing, or it just mixes it up.
No, it's a side scroller.
It's a side-scroller.
Yes.
Okay. I don't mind side-scrollers. That looks like doesn't look bad.
Looks
Is it
kinda
like a
Ori
Metroidvania or
no.
something, or?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any shooting.
I know
just saw
Rock
them
of
walking.
Ages. I played
Oh, okay,
all the Rock
that-
of Ages.
That's Rock of Ages right there, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so that looks like some type of strategy game.
You never played a Rock of Ages?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, we need to pop your cherry.
Yes.
Rock of Ages, is it kind of like Katamari?
It's
sort
kind of it's like a tower defense game
Yeah.
where like let's say I'm playing against you, I'm building a defense for your boulder to not break down my castle door.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
And then my job is to break down your castle door. So you take turns as far as building the fencing and trying to break down the door.
Okay. And then we got Conker's Live Reloaded, which is if you
Man,
haven't played
this
that,
arcade thing brings back
the
memories.
Midway. Yeah, that's the Midway that we're looking at now is Midway Arcade Originals. And I'm pretty sure it's a compilation of a bunch of arcade games from Midway back in the 80s, early 90s. So if you got bit by the nostalgia bug, you can check out Midway Arcade Originals from the July 16th to the 31st. That's the thing that sucks about with Xbox. They kind of they give you time to play the first two, and then you could jump on the other two, or you could just put it in your hard drive and just forget about it and play it next month. Because that's what usually happens sometimes. Depending on the games, because I think Conquer is not a bad game. It's pretty good. And the Midway, those are quick games. You could pick them up, play them a couple, get bored, come back 2 months later.
That's what I usually do with
So-
nostalgic games. I'm like, oh man, I remember playing this game. Oh, this is fun. All right, let me go back to this.
You're gonna go back to the
new stuff.
The new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's coming out this week for the new?
For the new, we got Where the Heart Leads.
Okay, are we gonna
Rated
do
T for teen.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Go Prodigy.
Wait. We just got give
Is
the
this
breakdown.
RPG.
It's
What's
coming
going
out on PS5, PS4 on
Mhm.
July 13th, and yeah.
Is that
What do you do? You're like taking care of like a park or
is
something.
that Captain America Rogers? Is that our?
It looks like
After
he's
he
got
comes
one of
back
those
from
garbage sticks. And
This
he's
is
gonna pick up
this is an
garbage.
adventure game.
Oh, it's an adventure game.
Surreal narrative adventure.
Surreal.
So this is basically a walking simulator.
No, it's not. Look at that.
Yo,
What is
wait,
going
never
on?
Oh,
mind.
it's a
This
tripping
guy,
simulator.
this guy is out. This old man. Is it still the old man? He's out there. What?
What? The spaceships are coming
Hey,
down?
So-
surreal. If you guys know surrealism,
So this
that's
is
what that
free?
is.
No.
Oh,
You know when it's free? When that spaceship dropped, it dropped for like $40.
Is
I'm
this
saying
like a
40.
$10 game?
40?
Yeah, $40.
$10.
Yeah, dude.
All right, and the price is $25.
Okay. For the
I
surreal.
see this on sale the first week, boy. This ain't going nowhere.
Then the whole house
the
fell
heart-
off. What
heart
happened
ain't-
there?
The heart does not lead to the wallet. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but you know what definitely leads to the wallet? For me, at least, this Formula One game, F1 2021. You see-
you're gonna be picking it up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow, damn. That guy,
Whoa.
look at the facial animation on this thing.
That's what I'm talking about, man. They're going to put you in there. Yo, that looks good.
That looks sick.
That looks so good.
It's gonna be coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One.
Is that in-game footage right
That's
there?
in-game footage, bro. I think they're doing what they're trying to go. They're
Are
trying
they
to expand what they did the last game, where they're trying to make you as like more
A driver.
career oriented. Like you're actually having a F1 career,
Yeah.
and yeah, they're probably wow. The graphics look so good. If that's PS5, oh, it's PC probably. But yeah, man, the F1
That-
games recently have looked very impressive though.
That looks better than Forza or Gran Turismo.
Codemasters, man. Codemasters has had a lot of experience. I'm surprised they haven't made.
Speaking of Codemaster,
They parted from.
yeah, like EA bought them, and like 2 months later, they're like, "Ah, hell no, we don't want to be a part of you guys." I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah, bro. Both companies have to be on the you know, they have to be on the
We're
same
not
page, I
signing
guess.
crap.
Yeah, they probably didn't have like artistic liberties anymore. They're like, nah, you got to do this one. We're like, nah, we like
So
doing it like
how are
this.
we gonna sell the sticker for the helmet? $70.
This is
straight up.
$70. No, I'm gonna go with 60.
And Jimmy gets a correct.
What?
Yeah, 60.
Giving Jimmy the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, because
No
it's
way.
cross console. So, yeah.
So is Battlefield 5, but they said, hey, there's two versions of the game.
Yeah, but you get a
Battlefield
better
5,
version.
Battlefield
You get
2042.
the better graphics and stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
better graphics, the bigger
Mhm.
maps.
Yeah.
So
Remember,
going-
we're playing with EA. This is different people out here. You know?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah. Okay, so and if you didn't know, so you can play a new game on your Switch when it comes out.
What? A new game for the Switch?
A new game for the Switch,
I'm
like
already-
new.
I'm already
like-
getting excited.
Yeah. Okay. The Legend of Zelda
A
Skyward
new
Sword.
Zelda game for the Nintendo Switch?
Nah, bro, chill. It's the old one, just in the Switch.
In HD?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, man.
Oh man, look at
Look
the
at
hair.
those
Yeah.
HD
Look at that
graphics.
OLED. Get
Oh,
ready
look at the
now,
sword. Look at the
Look
sword.
at the polygons, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at
Get
the
that-
lighting effect. Look at ray tracing.
that
oh,
OLED
man.
That OLED doesn't know what it's gonna get when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's gonna come out on July 16th, which I'll probably pick up. But it's gonna be $60 because we can.
So
'Cause
what
we're
you want to
Nintendo.
do is you want to buy this game and not open it. So 30 years from now, you can sell it for $1 million.
Probably. I think that all the games in the Switch library, if you don't open them, they'll probably be worth money. They're not really. Whoa! What's going on there? They're not really putting emphasis on
Look, his
physical
avatar.
media.
He's riding the freaking.
The birds.
Oh,
He needs to stick
okay.
his tail in.
So now we can fly everywhere now.
Oh no! Link went down.
All right, so.
Yeah.
I said
$60.
I said $80.
Oh,
man.
80. Jimmy.
60.
And Jimmy's winning. 60
What?
bucks.
Yeah, baby, it's Nintendo,
Dude, 60 bucks. How old is this
60.
game, dude?
bro. This is a regular Wii game.
Well, they gonna have motion control then. Shield. Put up the shield and sword.
No, you might be able to climb everything. They might have added that to the game.
This game came out in 2011.
Bruh. That's crazy.
November
Nintendo
2011.
making the teeth dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody has a Switch. They can pick that up.
Switch and some $60 lying
I
around.
mean, just just if you want to play a 2011 game,
A 10-year-old game.
yeah, in your Switch. So moving on from Zelda, from games that already existed for many years, Within the Blade, and this is coming out for pretty much everything under the sun, except PC for some reason.
PC
can't
probably
hang
has it.
this.
They probably have like green light, Steam.
What
This
the
looks like
hell is
Messenger,
this?
Yo, that guy.
and
cut his
this
neck.
game looks freaking cool, man.
I want this game. Dude,
Yes.
These little ninjas freaking
Oh,
records.
You can
Skull
never go wrong
bosses?
with ninjas, man.
This is Shinobi when he was training.
and he's cutting down the bamboo. Oh, all right. So this game's gonna be like a good,
$30, baby.
yeah,
And I'm buying it.
$30, and I'm buying it too. It's coming out on limited run.
So are you guys all
Within
saying
the-
$30?
Yeah,
All right.
within the
and
cut. What is it? Within
I
the blade.
I am
Sorry.
glad to say you guys are both wrong. It's $11.
Damn, that's a bargain right there. It looks good.
I'm getting 3 of these.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yep.
It looks really cool.
So
I
you guys
think
can pick
that's
that up
the-
on anything you can think of July 16th.
So
I
F1
just like the
within
way he
the
just like
blade.
slits his throat, dude. Right here.
Yeah, the
Fuck.
animations are really good. Yeah, come and get. Right there. Assassination, bro. Damn.
That's crazy. That looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Mhm. And those are the games you guys can get
This week.
So I'm definitely jumping on like 2 of them.
So
Maybe
I
3.
guess I'm only spending $11 this week.
Same here, actually. I'll give you that one.
Yep.
Proj, you don't lie. You're not getting that game.
I do. Why would I not? All right. Damn.
Maybe.
Doubt me like that.
You're gonna buy more Steam games.
I'll probably buy a Valorant skin or something for my god. This is sickening. Which, talking about Valorant, what have you been playing recently?
That's what I was about to ask you guys. That
Oh, dang.
same
I
question.
took it from you.
So, Prodigy, you've been playing Valorant.
Yes, sir.
Do you recommend this game? It's coming to console, right? Like in 2 years or a year and a half. from
Riot
now?
said they're working on it. They haven't really said when,
Why though?
but they said they want to, just because it's
It's more money.
in high demand, more money and more people in the community. So the other thing is I've been enjoying it. I recommend it if you're new to PC. It's tough, and some of the community is pretty funny. Oh, I've had so many funny
It's-
moments.
is
Random
this like
people.
CS:GO? Like is it
It's-
like
it's
CS:GO?
a baby.
CS:GO, Overwatch
Mm-hmm.
had a nice night together, and they had a baby.
Nice night.
Like 6 months
Hey,
later.
bow chicka bow out.
Damn, it was
And-
born premature. Okay.
Oh, wait,
I was born premature.
9 months. Wait,
So it's a
9
little.
months.
So it has a little bit of glitches, you know. Were you trying to say the game's a little slow?
It's like you gotta understand the game came out 3 months early. It's a little
Yeah,
premature.
it's a little premature game. You got premature code. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Wait for it to develop more.
Oh my goodness.
these developers out here. You know.
But
So you have
Yeah.
a favorite
Early.
character?
yes, Omen.
Omen.
He
All
think of Reaper, sort of, but like with blue, and he shoots like ghost, like shadow balls and stuff, and he teleports. So,
Black with blue
Oh.
balls. Okay, got it.
yeah, that's what I've been playing. That and occasionally Apex as the usual.
The
But
usual.
other than that, I've just been playing
Usual
that
rotation.
to just work on my PC, skills.
Get the hand coordination
The
correctly with
keyboard.
with the shift
the
and the
keyboard
tab and the
keys.
C and the H.
Yes.
And the, yeah, no, it's not easy getting used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But
Uh,
once you get it, it's like driving stick shift, man. Once you get it, you get it.
Yes,
It's
no.
one of those things that nobody could ever
I-
not teach you, and then you can not play PC and then go back to the PC and be like, all right, I got this. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Riding a bike.
Like riding a bike.
What about you, Mr. Jimmy? What you been playing?
Nah, I've been more boring than you guys, I guess. I'm still playing Final Fantasy Integrate.
Okay.
I'm going through the main story again. Before I start the Integrate, I'm 30 hours in. So
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of
just
gaming.
a little bit of gaming, and been
30
playing
hours.
30 hours in. Yeah, but I'm pretty much more than halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way more than halfway through. And I've also been playing. I picked up some RPGs, Sword Art, online. I'm trying the.
Oh, Sam.
Yes, but I can't remember which one it's called. It's the one with the guns.
Oh, Gun Gale Online.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Gun Guild on Gun. That's the one. I started playing it. It's your typical JRPG. It's nothing crazy, you know. It's all right.
Typical formula.
Yeah, typical formula. I've never played one of those Sword Art online games, so I'm trying it out now. And
Sword Art Online?
Online.
I would recommend the anime over the
Yeah.
games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like I always like the box art cover of those games. It's always appealing, but I never pick
Yeah.
them up. And then this one was cheap, and I'm gonna try and collect the ones that are out now. And I think Code too. There's one of those games, but I think they're more. I think Code is more interactive. It's not so much as RPG gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've been playing one more game, and I can't remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the name now, but it's like an indie game. Can't remember the name now.
Okay.
How about you, Kuko? What you
Me?
been diving into?
I platinum Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah?
I got all the trophies for
Definitely worth buying.
it. I do think
Yeah.
it is worth buying. It's fun. You know, it's like an arcade style game. Like, it's easy to pick up. It's real easy to platinum as well. You get at a certain point, you get this thing that like shows you where everything is, so it makes it easier. Just the graphics and the sound and the way they integrate the weapons, they all feel different on the controller. So I think they did a good job of just getting all the bells and whistles down. The next game that I want to play is actually, and I would love to stream it, is that game that came out just recently with the girls and then horror. I'm trying to look
Girls
for
in horror. That's all that.
Yeah, that's the game that we talked about last time. One of the last shows.
Is it the interactive film?
No,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's something like that.
I'm trying to
It's
find
like some horror Juku or
Gala
Yuki Yuki or something like that. Some weird
Tuki
name.
Tuki.
Tuki Tuki, something like that.
Dude, on my Instagram, there's been a bunch of people I know that got it. Doki Doki Literature
Doki
Club.
Doki.
that one. I want to play some Doki Doki. I want to see what it's all about.
It's
Bro.
look, wait. Before
So you're talking me out of it, apparently.
it is a visual novel.
Yeah,
okay.
man. I bought one of those games.
Like
and I was
this
like,
is
oh.
more of a visual novel than Danganronpa was.
So more
Wow.
reading than
So
anything
this
else.
is like
Oh, okay.
pure reading. And this is not even like dating sim type where you can like, respond back.
Yeah,
like
bro. I bought one of those dating sims for Vita. Wow, bro. I can't believe the people
which
actually
one?
play
Did you
those
play How to Full Boyfriend with the pigeons?
things. No, I actually got one. I got one that it's like they're trying to mate with each other and they're trying to hook up with each other and then they're teaching you how to hook up with them and you're like, okay, what the heck am I doing, bro? What is this? I can't remember the name. I'm gonna I'm gonna bring it next time I come to the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it's kind of like you're just walking around, just talking to people, trying to hook up with like different. It's like you're in the future and trying to hook up with different people to make babies. And yeah, you're dating pretty
Well,
much.
Usually that's what happens when you hook up. I don't know if they explain that to you.
Yeah, man, but it's a game.
Yeah.
It's like an
John-
anime.
John
I
likes
wasn't
saying-
expecting this,
John Lax has been playing Oregon Trail on his Apple II.
What?
bruh.
That's what I grew up on.
You
That
playing
and
Oregon
where in
Trail?
the world? I want to know. All kidding aside, why haven't they made a new "Where in the World is Carmen San Diego"?
Because they can't. They're gonna actually make people think, bro. They don't want you to think.
Dude, that is how I grew up. When I grew
know,
up,
man.
that's how I learned
They don't want you to
geography.
think.
I learned what like the francs, the pesos, like all that stuff. I learned where money, dollars and euros and this and that.
Bro,
Why do
when's
you need
the-
to know that?
When's the last? Because it's good knowledge, man. It's good knowledge to have.
question. You guys took me serious.
It's very good
I was
knowledge to
gonna,
have.
I was gonna kick with something else, but we should.
It's
but
like you're
we should
having
leave this
fun
talk
and
out of
learning
the
at the
show.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is, okay, don't name it Carmen San Diego. Name it whatever you want. But the concept was cool because you had like a criminal that did something they told you, hey, look, this criminal has curly hair, and he had a passport, and the passport had the Eiffel Tower. So you're like, oh, Eiffel Tower, that's in France. So then you travel to France.
You correlate the,
and then,
the
oh, that
landmarks
guy
with
just left, and he had like he had a beard, but he also, and they keep giving you clues on which the bad guy was. So you eventually know this is the particular bad guy. Oh, and when he left, he jumped on a train, and then that train had a yellow, red, and my gosh, black flag.
They
And
don't
they're
want,
like, oh my God, he went to Belgium or Germany, one of those two.
yeah, but they don't want you to think. They don't want you to be use detective skills to kind of like make your own mind up about things. When's the last time you saw a good Scooby Doo or Scooby Doo period? I think the movie came out.
I watch it all the time. It's called CSI Miami. CSI. Yeah, it's like
No, I'm talking about a cartoon.
it's
like
the same concept. But Oregon Trail was a great game. Just great.
That was his first survival.
Yeah, survival, managing food and who goes and who hunts, you know, diseases. The OG survival.
Should you go at night? It gives you like different scenarios and what can happen.
Should
and
go
you
across the
choose,
river
make
or should
choices.
use floaties.
Yeah, it makes you responsible for your choices.
Then you all die from malaria.
You did something wrong. You'll learn from it.
Tuberculosis for the whole family.
Yeah, everybody got hepatitis. They drank from the water and then boil it. They all died.
Classic Oregon Trail.
Hey,
I played it once back in 8th grade for history.
You
But
see,
other
but
than that, I don't remember. Of course, I
do
didn't make
kids
it.
still play nowadays? Probably not.
Oregon Trail?
No.
I bet you ask somebody and they think like it's some like history story or something.
Oh, that's some racist thing that happened. Racism.
What is the Oregon Trail?
Sounds racist.
Yeah. But yeah. Coming up this week, guys, remember to sign up for the Modern Warfare tourney. Links.
I love how you
Instagram
posted a
tourney.
picture of that and they're like, Overwatch, Apex.
I'm like, bro, wait, we decided, buddy. Like you had those choices.
Dude, this is
It's
the
not
result.
an option.
This is the
Oh,
result
see,
now.
thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for letting the people in the back of the class know that Apex wasn't an option this month. Because clearly they didn't see it there. But thank you guys for voting. Thank you guys for participating in the survey, in the form for you guys to sign up. It's going to be a 1v1 gunfight tourney to keep it nice and simple and have a lot of people joining. So that way you guys can sign up. Sign-ups will be closing the 28th
Prize?
of
We're going to
July
have a prize, right? We always have a
and
prize.
30th of July. Yeah, some COD points for those who play Warzone and stuff, so we'll put those in there. So remember just to sign up before the
Either
28th.
COD points or money for the console of your choice. Because, you know, maybe
okay.
they're like, I don't want $20 worth of COD points.
Just trying to save you the hassle. Other than that, stay posted on Instagram for any upcoming content. We are also in the next month, actually, as of today, we are going to be hitting up Orlando.
Yeah. Jimmy, you coming with us?
I guess.
Guess. We're going to be hitting up Orlando. We're going to be hitting up MegaCon, Florida here. And so we're going to be very excited to see that. And our man Daze in his Fuse cosplay, as well as Kuko. As you see, the helmet here has been unveiled as to what he's going to be wearing, part of his cosplay. So my cosplay is still in the digital works. I already have the face mask set up. And already
I want to
modeled,
confess
so.
something here and now.
All right, what is it?
My favorite two animes of all time have to be Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia.
What? That is so funny to hear. If you were to say that in a group of weebs, you would be attacked.
I don't care. I'll beat
But
the
that's
crap out
okay.
of all the weaves.
All the weaves.
Oh, that's funny.
I came to that conclusion because my kids were watching My Hero, and I'm like, dude, this is such a great show. Even though I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. I love
What about One Piece?
One Piece. It's just because aesthetically, the way these look, because they're newer, like the color, like the powers, the way they fight, it just looks so nice.
Yeah.
Like I wish that like we could give Dragon Ball Z like a coat, like a remastered coat to
that's
it.
that's what the Broly movie was, to me.
Broly is
Bro,
my favorite
That movie
anime movie.
was insane. I don't know. You remember that? You remember at the movie theater,
Yes.
Vegeta going red for the first time? Everybody started screaming.
That is my favorite anime
that,
movie.
that was amazing.
Have you seen Broly? Oh, we're watching it.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna order some
Uh-huh.
food and we're gonna watch it.
I haven't seen Broly. No.
We gotta watch it. We have to.
Damn.
The movie's not even that long. We gotta watch that movie.
It's enough time to get some food and
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I
Jimmy's
guess
like, I'm
watching
down
it
for
too.
anything.
if you guys are forcing me to,
I
Um,
guess. I mean, you're pointing a gun at me. That was a little-
I'm behind the camera. I'm the one pointing the gun. That's what Jimmy's saying.
There's a gun right in front of me.
Oh wait, my fault. Twitch. It's a water gun. Sorry,
pistol,
squirt.
pistol,
My fault.
paintball gun.
Paintball gun.
So yeah,
You know they make
Nerf gun.
throwable
There's Nerf guns
paintballs
here, though.
now.
Throwable paintball.
like grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's
Look,
grenades.
So,
I
so
know
you
about grenades.
so you walk around with like this bag of paintballs and you just grab them and you throw it and when you throw it, it pops and paint goes on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so by Nintendo.
So
Splatoon?
$8 gets you
That's the-
40 rounds.
That's that Splatoon. What's that thing that they made? The cardboard boxes.
The VR.
The stupid.
What's it called?
You see, nobody even knows what the hell is. It's a stupid
Labo,
cardboard.
Labo,
the Labo.
Labo,
It's the
Nintendo
paintball
Labo.
Labo.
It's right next to
there,
you.
It's right there. It's a bunch
It's
of boxes
it's
right
behind the big crate right there.
Never got built. We built one and we're like, what is this crap?
Yep, Nintendo
Oh.
Labo. There's gonna be some cardboard there for the
I
roaches
think
to lay
they
eggs
even
and
forgot
shit.
about it. They forgot about it.
Bro, when was the last time you heard anything about the Switch being a VR?
That's just gonna be like the OLED, bro. They're gonna forget about it.
Did you ever try the Switch VR?
Did you try it, Jimmy?
Nah, bro.
Good. It's like wearing an oven on your face, and it's uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah,
And
And
you're
the
gonna
basketball game sucks.
and
huh?
you're gonna
Yo.
vomit because the frames are like
I-
20 frames.
I saw that when Nintendo Direct, they did the Labo, the piano, and you're like, bro, come on, man, like this would have been
And
good like back in '96, like with a Nintendo or something.
And
Like,
one of them's a foot pedal that makes the bird fly.
bro, that's come on, man, I'm a grown ass person.
And then you had that little 9-year-old kid build that robot.
yeah.
And he has strings all over him.
See, that's why they can get away giving us OLED switches because we accepted that Labo cardboard box nonsense.
Yep.
I'm just saying, man. Oh no, it's gonna give innovative. No, bro. All right, no. We're not innovating nothing. Just give us the good stuff.
The good.
Yep. And so yeah, to end off the show, we want to thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna be hopefully revamping a couple things here in the studio for sure, so that way we can kind of kick the ball and get it rolling again. Yeah, so we want to thank you guys, and as always, follow us on all our socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch as well. And hit those notification bells so that way you guys get post notifications for all our posts on Instagram and here when we go live